And we are live. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to our live. I'm super excited to be here. I'm again here on my page with another business partner in the UK, my neighboring country. I'm in France. Thank you so much, Sis Amma, for coming. I appreciate you squeezing me in your busy schedule of Saturday. So I am super excited for that. So for those who see me for the first time, I'm Hannah. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of four beautiful children. I live in France with my family, and I'm originally from Kenya. And I run my online business. I'm a proud online business owner and a mentor. I and my husband run our business as we continue our everyday job. And by the grace of God, this shall be our main stream of income, for it is a life-changing opportunity. So thank you so much, my followers, my family, friends, business partners, for your support, for following. I really appreciate you. I celebrate you. So we are here to share a good topic, which I believe me and my business partner, we get this question frequently from people who are inquiring our business. But before we get to our topic, sis, I would like you to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you are, and what you do before we jump in. Welcome. Thank you so much.
As they say in French, merci. Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor that you actually asked me. And bonjour to those that are in France, and it's hello to those here in the UK. Like my sis Hannah said, my name is Amma. And yes, I do live in the UK, but I'm originally from Ghana. That's where my heritage is. I'm a mum to a beautiful young man. In the day, I work in the public sector, and I also run my own digital business on the side. So that is a little bit about me.
Awesome, awesome. I love this business because it has given me the privilege to meet new people, people from all walks of life. I'm a Kenyan in France. You're living in the UK, origin from Ghana. I don't know how we'll have met, but through this business, I'm meeting people every time, and I'm super excited because our business is global, and it's not just about financial gain, but also relationship network. It's awesome.
It's
Yes,
amazing.
it's amazing. So I'm an online business owner. I was looking for a solution to earn extra. This is how I came across this business, and I believe today we are over 190,000 business owners in our community. We're all looking for a solution. We're looking for extra income. So tonight we're here to discuss the topic of. Let me get it right. Get it here. Help people understand our business model, because like I've said, we have been getting questions. I'm still getting the questions. What is your business? Are you recruiting? Are you hiring? Are you so many? Are you? So we're here to clear the air. And please, thank you for those who are watching us. Let us know where you're watching us from, and those who watch the replay, please tell us. And super excited because I'm not only live on my page, I'm also live. We also live in Sis Alma's page. So your viewers, your followers, reach out to us with questions. Let us know where you're watching us, replay, and your questions. We are gonna answer them. So, sis, this is our topic today. We want to help people understand our business. And my first question would be, what's the difference between our online business and a traditional one? Please, thank you.
Oh, that's a very loaded question, as they say in the UK, because there is so many different elements to this business that's not like the traditional business. It's not even like a digital business, how I have it in mind, because anytime I hear the word business, I just always have sales. Business involves sales, and that's not necessarily the case. So I will just pluck three things that I want to talk about. And the first thing with this business, in comparison to a traditional business, like I said, with sales, there is no inventory. When you normally go into business, you always purchase stock. In this business, there is no inventory. So that just frees you up. You don't have anything that you have to go out there and sell, whether it's in the digital space whether it's face to face. So that's one really striking thing about this business. Another thing about this business is, like I said, you're not doing any selling. You know, this is attraction marketing, but it's in a very conventional way, because I'm sure the moment I said attraction marketing, there's people out there who are watching who are thinking to themselves that, oh, they must promote products, they must do some form of blogging because it's a digital business, or they must bug their family and friends. This is attraction marketing in an entirely different way, where you don't do any of those things. And the other thing also with this business that is just so different to any business, whether it's face to face, brick and mortar, should I say, or whether it's digital, is that you can actually do this business anywhere.
Yes.
Now, the business, we say that it's global, and we're not talking about it's global because there are people from different heritage in the world, but they live, say, in the UK, or they live in Europe, or they live in, let's say, the States, developing. This is a business that is being run by people from all different parts of the continent. So you can do this business anywhere. And what's so wonderful about that is we all have our aspirations. And I've spoke to some business partners, and wherever they're based at the moment is not where they intend to live the rest of their life. But with this business, you can actually take it to wherever you're going. And it's just so beautiful in that sense, that flexibility. So those are three things. There's so many more things, but I'm just going to give people three little snippets of, you know, why this business is so different. And when you use the word traditional, most of the time people will be thinking about brick and mortar, but I talk about traditional in the sense that this business is different to any even digital business that I've ever come across.
Absolutely. Awesome. This is why I was super excited when you accepted to come, because I knew I love your content. You explain, you elaborate very well. And that's why I was like, yes, she's gonna do it.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, for me, I've done traditional business. What I mean is that having to look for products, look for customers, distributors. I know what it is. So this has got nothing to do with traditional. This is, like you said, it's an online business. Thank you so much for that. I love the way you've elaborated it. So my second question will be, does our business involve service or products? Because today there's so many businesses being proposed online, and so many people are falling into the scam, because any business that is not involved or is not affiliated to any service or product, you have to ask yourself a question: how will you generate the money? So do we have any service product involved in our business?
We do have services involved, but it's incorporated in a way where we're helping others to also start their own successful business. Now, the business, actually, the model in itself, it goes through steps. And anyone that's been watching us, we always say that, you know, watch the complimentary workshop. That's where we started. Even though this business was introduced to me by a friend, it was still the case of I watched the complimentary workshop to understand the actual business model in itself. It talks about the 3 pillars of business that are needed for any successful business. And then what happens is, if somebody then decides that they want to go further, they would make a payment, which is a one-off fee of $149. But what people need to actually understand is, making that payment, it's not just about they've got 30 days in which to ask for a refund, but making that payment, they then find out about all the different facets of the business, meaning all the different elements, how the business actually works. And also they come into the community to see everyday people like you and I, and how the business has not only just transformed their lives, our lives, but it's also impacting on the lives of people's loved ones, on the lives of people's families. And we're not talking about families that are with us here. Like we both said, we've come from other parts of the globe, from Africa, Mother Africa, woohoo, you know, and we've got,
from East Africa.
Mother Africa is Mother Africa. And we've got business partners also from Africa, from Asia, like I said, all parts of the globe. And they have got family back home, and they're actually able to actually help their family, support their family, and get their family started. Now, with that 149, it's not just about that. You actually get your website built for you. You actually get your landing page built for you, you know, your sales funnel. You get extensive training, and the training isn't just on the business itself, isn't just about attraction marketing in itself. It's also extensive training on all different social media platforms. You also have the support of the mentor and coach as well. And then if somebody wants to actually become an attraction marketer, then they do actually purchase a license, but there's much more to it than that, which we couldn't actually discuss in this particular episode. So that's why we have the workshops. The workshops are free. It's a first stage, so people can make that informed choice. Then if they decide, oh, this is something that, you know, could be just what I'm looking for, they then take the next step and they pay that $149. They've got 30 days in which to ask for a refund, you know, no questions asked. But people need to also understand, and I think some people who actually reach out and take that step and then take a refund, they're not actually understanding what that all encompasses. Anyone who's watching afterwards, just go and look at how much it would actually cost to have a website built. You're not going to find that. Just look at how much it will cost to actually even have things like a coach or a mentor. I like to follow inspirational people. One of my favorite people is Lisa Nichols. I don't know if you know her. And she did a live, and it just popped up on my notification that she's now live on a particular famous on YouTube. So I jumped on there and I was listening, and then she was talking about she's doing this coaching program, and I'm like, yes. And then when she mentioned the I'm not putting her down for that, and I'm not saying it's wrong. And you know, I just thought to myself about this business that I'm doing and the community that I'm in, and for $149, that wasn't even a tenth of what she's asking.
She's charging.
Worth it. She's worth it. There's no questions there. But I just wanted to put out how much you get. So that would be part of the service as well. So yes, there is a service involved.
Wow, awesome. Thank you so much. Please tell us where you're watching us. We have viewer. Please tell us where you're watching us, and if you have questions, please reach out. We're here to answer them. And this is why we're here, because this is an opportunity that I jumped in when I understood the business model, because I know that I'm getting trained. I didn't have computer skills. I had some, but not to that extent. I've learned so much in this business that I never thought I could do this, because I used to see people in social media, you know, talking, doing all this. I was like, wow, what is all this? And when I jumped into this business, because it is awesome, the platform that we have, it is well put in place. 90% for us to 90% it is a system that does. We have 10% to work. So I love it. Thank you, sis. And my third question is, our business is global, and we say anybody can do this business from anywhere. And my question is, we say that our business is registered and tax registered. What does it mean? Because somebody would be like, what do you mean? Because I'm getting questions, and I want to make it clear that people can watch and understand. Our business is legit and tax registered in the country that you reside in. What does it mean, sis? Please.
That actually holds a lot of weight, because the tax registered, I mean, nobody likes to pay tax. When you're doing that 9 to 5 grind, you hate when you see the tax being taken. And then with this business as well, you do pay tax because it is legitimate. And the only way that I can really try to sort of explain it is that when you're doing that 9 to 5, tax comes out, you pay tax, and you pay tax to a government agency. It's the same with this business. And that was one of the things that actually ticked my box, not because I like to pay taxes, but we have to do the right thing. But why it actually ticked my box was it made me see that there is, I don't know, maybe in some countries, but I doubt it very much. But in this country, there is no way that a government agency is going to want taxes from a scam business. That's not possible.
It's not possible.
If the business was a scam business, it would have come to light and they would be after it. Not necessarily HMRC, that's the government tax agency here, but there would be another government body that would be after this business to shut it down. So the fact that you're actually paying the taxes means also that you're actually making a revenue from this business, because you can't pay taxes when you don't have a revenue to pay taxes.
Absolutely.
So it also shows that the business is tangible in terms of seeing results.
Absolutely. You know, we're in the social media, and I believe that being that we are in almost all platforms, if we were scam, will have been flagged a long time ago. And also I'm saying we are a community of over 190,000 business owners. I mean, we cannot all be scammed. We are a community of all profession, students, parents, doctors, lawyers, all name it, all professions are in this business.
Professions and even parents. But can I just say something, sis? You mentioned about the 190K, and that's just every time the numbers go up, it blows my mind. I've been in this business, it's been 2 years, just a little over 2 years, but I didn't really start the business until 2022. But when I joined, it was 121,000. So within the space of 2 years, you know, another 70,000 have joined, and that says volumes, because what people are actually realizing is that the world is going digital, and it's been incorporated in our lives whether we like it or not. You know, when the pandemic happened, that's when I think was the biggest explosion, because there was all this remote working, but now we actually take interacting in the digital space for granted. And I know that there are people out there who may be a bit hesitant and thinking to themselves, well, I know nothing about going on the digital space. I know nothing about doing, but I always say, if you're watching us, you have some kind of tech savviness to be able to watch us. Absolutely. And then also you've done that naturally without anyone having to show you. So that's the starting point, and we all have to start somewhere. But I just wanted to jump on that 190, because as you're saying it, and I've already seen it, but it's still, I'm thinking to myself, in 2 years, you know, 70 plus. And that's just a fraction of the world, you know, because the world, we're, you know, humans, we're billions. So it will keep on exploding. Definitely.
Exactly. Absolutely. So you who is hesitating and asking questions, we are here to, it's normal to be skeptical, but there is a way forward to overcome it. And the way is to get the right information. And this is why we are sharing this. I mean, we have lives, we are busy moms, we are working, and the weekends we have other schedule, we have other, duties to play, but we take our time to come here and share, because we want to change people's life, because this business is a blessing to so many people, because by us sharing with people, we are also wanting to share the blessing with them, because this business, like you had said before, the business is allowing people's life to change and bless other people. So thank you so much, sis. And please, thank you for those who are watching us. We appreciate. Let us know where you're watching us and reach out with your questions. My last question will be, so many people, when they reach out, not so many, but majority will ask, you're saying your business is legit and tax registered. So how will I do the paperwork? I have no idea. I've never done an online business. What do I do? How does it go? So who does the paperwork in our business?
Okay, so when you first start, you will reach out to your mentor. You'll have a mentor there, you know, that will already be in place. So you will never be starting blind. You will never be starting trying to figure out. So something like, it's not even just paperwork, anything that you need, you've got the support of the mentor and the coach. And even what's even better is you also have the community. And what's so fabulous about the fact that our community is global is there'll be times that I'm a late person. So, you know, I might want to do something and it's like midnight. I can't actually reach out to my mentor and coach because they may be sleeping, you know, but I can reach out to somebody else within our community who's in another part of the world, and 12 a.m. in the morning for me, maybe 5 p.m. in the afternoon for them. So where it comes to filling in, it's not just about forms, but any kind of support, because that's what you're really saying. You know, people want to know, you know, how do I get the support? How do I get started? You will have that mentor and coach, but to get started initially, you can't have a mentor and coach to help you, because you have to actually go to watch the workshop, and nobody can do that for you but yourself. Absolutely. Once you've done that and you decide to take the next step, you've got that support behind you from day one.
Yes, awesome. I have somebody who reached out to me. I was like, I have no clue online business is what. I told her, don't worry, because in our community we have people who didn't even know how to copy and paste.
It's not even copy and paste. One of the things that just always inspires me, I like to say that every year I get another year younger, not older. I'm not going to put that next to my name. But one of the things that just kind of inspires me a lot is when I see people of my dad's, you know, our parents' generation doing this business. Yeah. And it's just like mind blowing. And it just kind of makes me think about sometimes the mindsets that we have. And this is not decrying or having a go at anyone, but sometimes we have to overcome our mindset. Joyce Meyer says, you know, she did a book called The Battle of the Mind. She's a preacher, and we are our own worst enemy when it comes to certain things, you know, and it's possible. And when I see such people of a very mature age, and they're actually rocking it in the business, you know, they didn't know much when they were our age. I mean, the internet in itself has been around, I think it's 30 years. So they're starting to learn, but they're not letting the fact that they didn't have it at that time stop them. So I always think, what more so for those who have actually grown with it, and they have a level of understanding, because you can go on there and you can go to social media platforms and you can watch your family and friends and see what they're doing. Comment on the fact that they're, you know, it's their birthday. You can go onto particular engines and watch a video. You've got the capacity and the capability to do that. What more so have you got with just that knowledge to actually fly with a digital business?
I don't know what to say more, because I hope we have answered and we have inspired people, because that's our goal here. Because we got the right information, and what I love about the business is that we allow you to get the information. We inform you before you get started. We just don't how do you say, like most businesses today, it's kind of, you have to start to know the business, but for us, we allow you to get the right information. And like you say, our business has a structure, and there are steps you have to go by step by step. If you jump on, you're going to waste on time. You're going to miss out on things. So that our first step today, each and everyone in our community began with a free workshop. You have to sign up and watch the free workshop, because we only have a few minutes here. We cannot elaborate everything in those few minutes. And this is why we're saying, you want to learn more, watch the free workshop. And for you to watch it, you have to sign up. To sign up on the website, Sis Ama is in the social media. You can see her website. Whosoever you feel you're resonating with, reach out. We are here to share and help each other, because that's the goal. And I would just ask you, Sis, what are your last words before I let you go? I won't keep you for long. It's Saturday.
The only thing that Tony Robbins says is that the most impossible thing that we could ever do to ourselves is not to start. And that goes with any aspect of life. So starting is the first step, and action always speaks louder than words. People have seen me in the past on my page, they've seen you, Sis, on your page, and they've heard us talking, and they can continue to come and see us talking. But the reality of it is, I feel that those who come back, they have a reason, they need a change, and they have that why. But just listening to us talking is not going to change the situation. Listen to us talk, seeing what it's doing in our lives is not going to change the situation for them. the only way that the situation will ever change is when a person decides to take action. I know that we're short on time, but I just want to say that's what happened with me. This business was actually introduced to me by a very good friend. And even though it was a friend, I didn't jump straight in. One of the things, I knew nothing about doing a digital business. All I knew about going onto the digital world was watching people, and then you hear these horror stories. But I desperately needed that change. And I was still putting myself through certain things, the stress and everything else. And all I needed to do was actually take action. So it got to a point where I actually took action. And even when I took action, I still had all these ideas in my head. So what I'm saying to anyone out there watching, come with all your ideas in your head and see if the ideas that you have is correct. Because when I actually came, I saw that everything that I thought was not the case. And I took that action, and here I am today. So action always speaks louder than words.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you so much, sis, for your time. And I'm going to insist on it. If you want to get more information, you want to get started, please sign up and watch the free workshop, because if you reach out to us, we'll answer you, but without you watching, because some people will ask you questions, even others will sign up and they'll keep on throwing questions on you, and is when you just immediately understand from the question, this person did not take time to watch the workshop. If you don't have 90 minutes to watch a workshop, I don't know how you're going to be able to run a business, this online business. You need to invest on your time, 90 minutes. And the good thing with the workshop, it is clickable, meaning that if you start today and don't finish, where you stopped, you can come back and watch. So we're here to say that you have to create time for yourself to learn something that will change your life. There's no shortcut. We're not going to tell you, yes, come jump in, start. No, there's time and money investment in this business. And the most of it is your time, because you need to learn, we are saying you're not on your own. We are here to mentor, coach you, support you. Man, this business is amazing, because many people, I reach out to them. When you hear the business that they are in or they were in, you're like, "Whoa, God, I thank you. You've blessed my life with this business." Honestly, sis, it's amazing. It's amazing when you hear the businesses that people are running and doing. And when you sit down, I sit and look at the team I am in. God has blessed the community we are in. I mean, I don't know what to say more. Sometimes they usually say that you can take a donkey to the river, but you cannot force it to drink.
Yeah, we say you can take the horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. And just jumping on what you say, I now come to the conclusion that people's why, because everything we do in life, there's a why. I just come to the conclusion that people's why is not big enough if they can't watch a 90-minute workshop. At the time that it was introduced to me, my why was there. But I had to get to a point where my why was just so much that I had to take that action.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much. Like I've said, we're both in social media, social platforms. Reach out to us, and even if it's replayed, no problem. We will still answer you. Sis, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. I'm super excited because I did the right choice. Yes, so you're welcome, and welcome again and again. And can I reach out again?
Yes, anytime. I'm going to be reaching out to you. We were talking before we went live, and we're saying life of mums, doing all these things.
Absolutely, yes. So it's awesome, and I know that there are mums who are watching us and are going to watch us. We are doing it. You can do it too. It doesn't matter what your experience or your level of business. We don't require you to be computer expert or have formal business experience. We will train you. So sis, I wish you an excellent night, because it's night. We are 1 hour difference. So I wish you an excellent night and nice weekend. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.